Hey everybody! Well, today we're going to take a look at this really cool replica of the game Berzerk, the old video game from the 1980s. Now, this came from a company called New Wave Toys, and it's like a full replica, including the original cabinet and everything else. I think it has a game called Frenzy in it as well. I'm not familiar with the Frenzy game. And then back here, it has all kinds of stuff that it has. I'll get a close-up of that so you can read it real quick. But it's really cool. It comes in this really nice box, and it's like an authentic type of game. It even has little coins that you can put in the slot and everything else. I'm not exactly sure what all this comes with. I can't wait to check it out. But Berserk, I used to love this game when I was, well, in the 80s when arcades were all the rage. That's where you'd find me a lot of times, is hanging out at the arcades. I was mostly a pinball guy, but I did like some of the video games out there. And Berserk was fun because you were this little guy and you had to kill these robots, and they had these little eyes that kind of spun. A very old school, graphics and stuff back then. And the robots would say intruder alert, intruder alert. So it was just a fun game to play. All right, let's check out the writing on the back. Okay, so here's all the features that it includes. So there's a lot of stuff on here, and you can pause the video and just kind of try to read all that. But it has a lot of stuff to this thing. It has a rechargeable battery, which I didn't know that. I thought you just plugged it in, but that's fine. And then there's some accessories too. All right, so let me get everything out of here and we'll check it out. All right, so let's take a look at this amazing replica of the cabinet. So we got the Berzerk logo right there that will light up once the power is on. There's a faux speaker. There's the screen. The graphics look just like the original game. You got the joystick on here, and it's actually a functioning joystick. You got the fire buttons there, and player 1 and player 2. This is a metal plate right here. There's the coin slots. The one on the left is a functioning one. You can actually drop little coins in there, and you can open this up. I'll show you that here in just a minute to get the coins out. And there's another neat little feature right here. Here's the side view of the cabinet, just like the original artwork. And this is made of wood too, just like the original cabinets. I think there's some plastic on here as well. You can see the wood right in there, but here's the back detail. Love this little padlock back here where the speaker is. And then down here, now there's a power thing here. This is a faux power plug. I'll show you that in just a second, but you can act like, you plug it into the wall outlet. There's 2 USB connectors, and that is for, you can put outside connectors or like controllers on here, so you can play it on your TV. And so that's what the HDMI is for, so you can plug it into your TV and play it on the larger screen. And then there's the charging port for it. And then here's the other side, which looks really cool. On the top of the cabinet, we've also got the power button right there and the volume control. On the front here, we can see the coin slot section here. Now, this is an actual functioning coin slot on the left side here. And you can drop these little metal coins in there. They give you 4. They're 25-cent coins. So when you drop it in there, it actually works. You can also press this button to add credits as well. On this side here, you push this down, and on the inside is a faux circuit board. Look at that. This is so cool. Now, I don't know if this is an exact replica of the circuit board that's in the original game. You can see it's 3-dimensional right there. You got a heat sink right there, some capacitors, some the IC chips. Nice detail going on there. Look at all the detail on there. That is really, really cool. Oh, I love it. Now, I think this area lights up once the game is on. We'll have to check that out. It just kind of fits in there on a little track. You can close this. Now, once you drop the coins in there, you can actually access them just like the original game by pulling on this little door. There we go. And look at that. Right on the inside, just like the original game, you got a little cash drawer right here. It's even got a little metal handle. I can get a hold of it. And then this is where you can collect your quarters. I love that. That is so cool. And then the quarters will drop down in there somewhere. There's some lights in here that light up the 25-cent or quarter lights right here. Those will light up when you're charging it. And then remember these things? When people started breaking into these machines, they had to start locking them up, and they had this bar that would go across here. So there's a little bump here and here, and this just fits on magnetically like that. And there you got the little bar, there's a safety bar on there. Even has a little comment or a little padlock on there. That is fantastic. And then also it comes with this. This is a metal kick plate. You can stick it on here. I think it goes down here. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played this game. It's probably about 40 years. But you can stick it on here and make it look even more authentic. I love that they give you these little accessories to add on to it. There's also some stickers. Guessing it goes this way. It's really tiny. And then we have an Atari sticker here. I don't know where these go. I don't remember in the game. And then we have these as well. So you can attach those. So it's really cool that they give you all of that. On the back here, you can simulate having a plug-in. So you got this little thing right here. Plugs into where it says power. Just put that in like this. And then you got a little plug-in. So you can make it look like you plugged it into a wall outlet. Talk about cool extras. Also, if you decide that you want to change out this control knob, now I think the original knobs when it first came out looked like these, and this can actually screw on. You can see the threads inside there, so you can unscrew this and attach this instead. So even if you may not, I'm going to keep the red one on because that's the way I remember the machine, but this is probably going to be easier to use, I would imagine, because it's a larger handle to grip, but I think that'll work just fine. All right, now I'm going to power this up. So you push the button up here on the top. Now it takes a little bit of time for it to fire up. I may have to kill the lights here so we can see everything. Just dim it down. And then we'll wait for it to power up. It takes a little bit of time. There we go. Oh, that's so cool how that lights up right there. There's the screen. You can see it says New Wave Toys. There's the Atari. It has the authentic sounds of the game. You can see the, oh yeah, it beeps a few times. You can see the quarter slots lit up down here at the bottom. All right. So you can see I've already been playing it. I will. Oh, that's right. Coins detected in pocket. Remember how it would get your attention? So here's the little demo. Looks exactly like the game. I mean, look how good that looks. I gotta say, I'm really out of practice with this game. I haven't played it. Like a robot. Okay, that's really cool. And I had a hard time seeing these lasers on these guys. All right, so let's try this out. Intruder alert, intruder alert. All right, so I'm going to try to drop this really tiny coin in here. And I think down here where you can see the 0, it'll say 1. Oh, okay. I guess it didn't. Maybe that's simulated as well. I don't know. So we'll go ahead and hit this button down here and see how it adds one game or 2 games. We'll do 2. Now, if you play 2 players, you do have to have 2 credits on there. Okay, now let's start. Now, as I said, I am really out of practice with this, so don't judge me. Okay, so we'll push the game to start right here. All right. Now, it's hard to do this because I'm trying to look through the viewfinder of the camera. The first one is easy because I don't think these guys fight you. And you gotta, I remember there's that thing that comes out. And I used to hate that thing because it would chase after you, and then as soon as you destroyed them, they got even faster. So see how it's really getting quick? So now I got to try to get up here, shoot this guy, and then you got to escape. The humanoid must not escape. Whew, man, made it. Okay, this is the one I have a hard time with because these guys shoot at you, and I have a hard time seeing the ooh. Just like that. Okay. Oh man, I already got shot. Oh. Oh man. Okay. Like I said, I am really bad. Okay, so then you can add your name just like the original game. And I always liked the fact that I had a name that only had 3 letters because it fit in there perfectly. Get it up to, oops, there we go. So there we go, and it keeps track of your score, and even if you turn it off, it'll remember the score as well. Okay, now I think it's got settings on here. I think if you push player 1 and 2 at the same time, okay, here we go. So now I haven't messed around with this, but there's some different, let me see if I can zoom in on that. We can maybe see what it says. Okay, so you can do things like the screen brightness. What is that? You can see all the stuff that it does here. I'm going to probably leave it. The marquee, you can turn off the light at the top if you want to. P1 and P2 switch, I think you can turn those off, the player 1, player 2. Replicate a track mode. I'm not sure what that is. That might be when you put on a, well, it says on, so I'm not really sure what that is. Bonus life. Okay, so you can add bonus lives. You can set the score as to when you get bonus lives on there. And so I may have to lower that down since I'm not very good at it yet. Let's see, marquee is on, screen brightness, and it shows you the battery level too. And like I said, you can leave this plugged in when you are, playing it. So we just hit the buttons again here. Let me zoom out. Oops. And then you get out of this menu by hitting both buttons again. And then here we are. Fight like a robot. Okay, and then we're back to the game again. All right, so I'm going to try it again since I have another credit on there, I think. I love that the sounds are exactly the same. I mean, it's really pretty cool. I guess they got the original circuit boards or something for this. Man, it's been a long time since I played this, so I forgot how you have to kind of move in the direction that you want to shoot. I love the voices, they're great. Ooh, I love it when they shoot themselves. Ooh. Oh man, here comes that guy. All right, I'm chickening out. Fight like a robot. I love that. Chicken fight like a robot. Ah, man. It's so small. I have a hard time seeing the red lasers. In fact, I may have to brighten the screen, actually, so I can see them better. Ooh, look at all these guys. Oh, shoot, I forgot you can't run into the wall. Oh! All right, let me see if I can try to get this guy. Oh, man. I'm already getting chased. All right, I'm chickening out. I love that. This is so cool. I really love it. It's very authentic to the original game. And just as frustrating. Oh, man. Okay, so... yeah, all right. So obviously I need to have some practice, but I love this. This is really cool. There we go. New Wave Toys really went all out with this. I mean, it's a really fantastic game. All right, so there it is, the Berzerk game. Oh, this is really cool. I've had this on pre-order for quite a long time. It's $180 retail, but I did get it for about $30 off because I pre-ordered it. I'll put a link in the description for the New Wave Toys website. It's really cool. I think these are on back order again, so if you want one, you're going to have to get on the order list. They have a bunch of other games too, and these are really nice. I mean, this is really nicely made. Boy, this really brings back memories. This was one of my favorite games at the arcade. Like I said, I mainly play pinball, but this was one game that I definitely enjoyed a lot. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this demonstration and a look at this awesome replica of the Berzerk game. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.